Michael here with drawingteachers.com. We're going to draw the name Robyn in graffiti bubble letters. So first thing I like to do is check where the center of the name is, and go ahead and we set up a top line and a base line here with a ruler, and any straight edge will do for that. And then go ahead and find the center of your design. So I'm going to make it right there. Go ahead and block out where that B is going, and then just work your way backwards. And I'm going to allow for some overlap here. And let those letters get really close to each other on this design. So now, to make bubble letters, we're going to make ovals here on the different parts of our letter. And on this, I'm going to do a couple of stages on that. Just have a sort of a leg that kicks out right there. Alright, and the O, going to fit right in here. I'm going to just put a circle right in the middle of that, and we're going to make that, well, let's see, we'll do a four-sided little curved shape in there. Let's see, do our vertical here. I'm going to ignore that, that was a mistake. Do our vertical, and then do our top shape and our bottom shape. And then, I know this is moving pretty fast, just feel free to pause as you go. We're going to try to get through a lot of requested names. Robyn was a name requested on the site. So if you want to request a name, please subscribe to our channel and request your name, and then you'll get alerted when it comes online. Okay, so it looks kind of messy, but we're going to go ahead and I'll just sharpen that up a little bit right there. Smooth that out a bit. We're going to go ahead and outline this in just a minute and clean that up. This will kick into a nice curve down here like that. Alright, I'm thinking that I want to tie in something over here to work with that R there. Now this is where you can start making your letters a little more fancy, have a little fun with them. Alright, so now we're going to start outlining. I'm going to use a piece of paper as a shield so I don't get pencil in my, I don't smear the pencil around with my hand. Okay, if it helps you, turn your paper to where it's easier for you to pull these lines. Okay, there we've got a nice, cool looking R. Let's go ahead and kick in the center of this, and just make any corrections that you need to make to your letters as you draw them. Alright, R-O-B-Y-N. I really should cut in a little tighter there, like that. Okay. Alright, and there we have Robyn. And it's time for us to pull out our kneaded eraser and erase our pencil lines. So let me find that here on the table. Here it is. So somebody asked me in one of the comments about their erasing and how they really couldn't get their marks to erase properly. And that has a lot to do with the quality of your paper and how hard you're pressing down with your pencil. And I have a very soft pencil I use so that you can see it on the video. It gets very dark, but I recommend that you sketch very lightly. Also, the kneaded eraser does a really good job of picking up the pencil, whereas sometimes a regular eraser doesn't do as good of a job. So on the video you might still see a little faint hint of the pencil line, but it gets most of it. I wouldn't recommend really doing your artwork on cheap copier paper. I am using a regular copier paper for this, but good art paper just does perform a lot better. Okay, now we're going to put some little reflection effects on here, and what I'm going to do is hit a couple of dots and a curve on these corner pieces, or not corner pieces, on this edge. I don't know why I said corner. It's not corner. And sometimes on these lower parts here. So pretty much everything's off on this side or on the lower part. So for instance, this is the lower part of that round hump there. And if you're doing this yourself and it doesn't look exactly like this, that's okay, because graffiti and bubble letters, it's all about your own style, really. And each time I do it, it would look just a little different. Alright, let's add a drop shadow to this. So I'll start here and just copy that curve a little bit over to the side. Same here, copy that. That's all going to get blacked in there. So I'm going to follow this down. I think it would start, see, if I were stepped over, I'd keep coming down and start somewhere right about here. And I'm going to have to change my position on this. That's a tricky one right there. It's going to kick around right here. And then the B is going to kick over to the Y. That'll kick over to the N. And the N come up like that. And then let's go to the end of the N. Step down and over. And if you're trying this and again it just not working out, it gets better. You get better at it with practice. Just do something on the tops of those. Alright, and that little space in there will get darkened. So let's fill in the middles here. Or let me stop and just let you look at that. It looks pretty cool just like that even, but we're going to go ahead and fill it in. Okay, so there you have Robyn in graffiti bubble letters. You could add a border to this. You could do a sort of a cloud around it. We've done some of that on other lessons, and so you can check on our channel, the How to Draw and Paint channel, for other lessons that have backgrounds, and I'll probably do some just about backgrounds. But we're going to tear on through some other names, so go ahead and submit your name requests and tell your friends about your name when it comes up. Have them like the different lessons if you can, and let's see which names are most popular. That would be kind of fun. Take care, have fun drawing.